Glory to Ukraine. Today is the 56th day of the war. The enemy does not stop trying to storm the territory of the Azovstal plant. The situation is difficult and in some places critical. Supported by tanks, armored vehicles and infantry, artillery shells, missile strikes, the enemy tries to break through. The defenders of the city are guarding bravely. It is characteristic that the equipment of the enemy is marked with the letter V. These are criminals who committed crimes against the civilian population in the Kiev direction. I think that in this way Putin wants to destroy the evidence and eliminate these bastards who have committed horrific atrocities against our citizens in the north. Civilians who are in the territory of Azovstal, they cannot get out of their basements. They are afraid, because there is constant shelling, despite the statements of the Russian military about the silence. The enemy continues to fire. It is not yet possible for our civilians to leave the territory of Azovstal safely. Therefore, I urge you to abide by the guarantees, and only in this way and with the support of a third party will civilians leave the factory. We do not keep them. We ask to release them. In addition, we ask that appropriate conditions be created for the withdrawal of civilians from the first day of the war. Constantly in our appeals we ask that civilians, our children, our women leave the territory of Mariupol, which practically all already is destroyed. Today we spoke with our top leadership, namely Mikhailo Podolyak and David Arahamiya, who stated that they were ready to hold talks in the city of Mariupol with Medinsky and Slutsky on the evacuation of the rest of the military garrison. We are prepared to evacuate with our small arms, with the support of a third party, from the city of Mariupol to rescue our loyal personnel, evacuate the wounded and carry the bodies of the dead, as well as to bury them with honor in the uncontrolled territory of the Russian Federation. We want to call on the whole civilized world to join the security guarantees, and I emphasize that we do not support the conditions of the Russian Federation regarding the surrender of weapons and the capture of our defenders. We call for the possibility of collecting the bodies of the dead, for allowing civilians to leave the territory and for an end to the bombing and for a de facto regime of silence, not in words but in deeds.
Припинити бомбардування і в дійсності не на словах, а на ділі ввести режим тиші.
Thank you.